super save, well, they're getting put through the ringer, rightfully so. There's, from what we're being told by multiple contractors, is that they're being, not only are they being boycotted, rightfully so, and now they've got these birds that we strongly believe are still in the bins. And they were seen today spraying everything down because they're getting complaints left, right, and center. Like there's been calls out to make complaints to the city and to CVSE and the workers, work comp and work safe and all that. So I can only imagine the inundation of complaints and inquiries that are going to these agencies. And they were seen spraying down around those bins. Now, whether that's just because the birds were in there and, they didn't use proper, biocontainment methods, and they're just spraying it down, or there's witnesses saying that these bins are leaking, and well, obviously, like we've had rain and stuff like that, so I don't know exactly if they're leaking when it's not raining or what, but there's smells being reported. They have been for days. So I don't know. I have a couple working theories. One of which is like now they're saying that they were buried in a deep hole. I think they're trying to cover their ass. They're saying they're buried in a deep hole at a BC landfill. That's what the news is reporting. I do believe that at least two of the bins were buried in Ladner, or maybe they're sitting in Ladner. It's hard to say for sure. Well, so we do know that two of the bins that went to Ladner left. They went on a flat deck with two bins on that flat deck, and they left on roll-off trucks that carry one bin at a time, and we could tell for sure by the videos of the string and the scratches on this particular bin. And the one person who was following it banged on it, and she's a trucker, and she says it sounded hollow. So that obviously leads us to believe that those two bins were probably quickly dumped in Ladner, and then they were followed. Someone actually got pulled over for following them. The girl got pulled over was just honest. She just said, "Hey man, this is what's going on. The family wants to know where these birds' resting place is. They've had them for 35 years and they're animals." And the cop was like, "Fair enough," and let her go with just like, "Okay, just don't do that," like a warning or whatever. That's called humanity, right? They still want to know, they would like to see a lot more, like bullet holes, test them, things like that, count